Hey guys, me again. Sorry if this video is framed weirdly. I don't have a proper stand for this. I just use a pile of blankets to support this for this kind of setup. Shut up. Anyway, the day of Halloween is almost upon us. And by almost, I mean about a week away. And we got our most recent entry of the Halloween franchise, Halloween 2018, a sequel to the original. Don't know why they just didn't call it Halloween 2. Okay, whatever. Anyway, with Halloween 2018 now in theaters, I would like to talk a little bit about Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. And by a little, I mean there's going to be two separate videos talking about a different aspect of the film. In this video, I want to discuss whether or not Halloween 3 Season of the Witch is a legitimately good movie on its own. You see, with this installment, they want to try to take the franchise into an anthology series direction, with each film telling a different story centered around a different aspect of the holiday Halloween. Of course, the first two Halloween films, Michael Myers, and at that point the franchise had become associated with the masked serial killer. So the third film didn't really do so well. So that's why they went back to the Michael Myers route. But taking that all out of the equation, is Halloween 3 a legitimately good movie on its own? Well, it centers around a novelty company called Silver Shamrock. And this time around, they're making special Halloween masks and planning to do a special broadcast on Halloween night. Our main character centers around a doctor, Dan, that's all I can remember him as, and comes across a woman named Ellie? Ellie. And they start investigating into why Ellie's father, a small time costume and party star, got murdered. They're going to investigate why he was murdered, which leads them to the factory of the Silver Shamrock. And it turns out the head of the company, Mr. Cochran, is making Halloween masks that, when a certain frequency is hit, will crush around the heads of anyone wearing it and produce insects and animals like snakes. Because Stonehenge, a druid god, and sacrifice. And also because apparently he thinks it's a good prank too. That doesn't sound that exciting, but hear me out. The first opening scene of this movie is actually a really well done chase scene, which really sets up a sort of level of suspense that's seen at least in the first act of the film. It turns into a little bit more of a mystery movie for the second act, and then of course a little bit more suspenseful third act. Not as suspenseful as the first act, but still enjoyable enough. It has good atmosphere, and that goddamn commercial is stuck in my head. Happy, happy Halloween, 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 happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock. It's stuck in our heads. So, like I said, with a good idea of suspense, atmosphere, and some interesting performances, mainly in the good way, there is some legitimate good stuff in this film. It's not on the same level as the original Halloween film, but it definitely can be considered one of the better sequels of the franchise, which isn't really saying a lot, but yeah, I think it's actually fun to watch. I mean, it's still drenched in the holiday of Halloween, the spooky, eerie fun of it. So yes, it is a legitimately good, relatively speaking, installment of the Halloween franchise. But of course, since this didn't have Michael Myers, who was in the first two films, it became associated with him, and so the studio decided to bring him back for the next one, Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, and the rest is really history from then on out. So yes, if you're interested in watching Halloween 3 Season of the Witch, do it. It's actually fun to watch. The soundtrack is pretty cool too. You'll get stuff out of it, some good fun with it. Yeah, he agrees. Now, probably sometime either tomorrow or Thursday, I'll put out a second video talking about a different aspect of Halloween 3. Until then, Dr. Cinema here. See you guys next time.